to the next level, take it to the next level, take it to the next level, take it to the next level, 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 level,
gets rooted, stunned, has cleanse, but now the Oriana, well, you can't cleanse that, has to flash away, and it's still way too low. Gonna die to Prowl. Meanwhile, Oriana does go down, but she did her job. Tornadification barely gonna live, but I'm pretty sure this face is happy to get excited off the Zac once the passive goes down. Valkyrie will truly come in. The ultimate, the cleanse comes through, but the ultimate from Claire comes through, but they're still just sitting here. Yeah, you're invincible, but not for long. And the knock through to make sure Jinx Bolt finds everybody. Get excited, get another stun. They can't quite get the fourth one. The jungle and AD carry coming in from mid lane. I believe that White Lotus has decided the game has got to end, and end it will, with White Lotus getting a lead in this series. Die while the dragon's still sitting at 3k. Gets out barely, but I don't think he's going back in. And now White Ace and UB also have joined in on the suicide pact. And no flash again. Yes, you're on the Zyra, who might fall, but I think she gets the ultimate off. Meanwhile, Seraphine is pretty good. Keria does go down. Almond is exhausted. Mary can't do anything because she's stunned. So RAWR will probably get this fight. Ace
To Tuesday Night Sentinel, Week 8. We have Augate and, of course, myself, Fiskara. Hi, Augate!
Hey, Vish, it's been a minute. It's just been me and you.
I know, right? It really has. You're going to have to do a lot of talking because, again, I don't have the technical know how to do a lot of the chit chat, but I will do my best. This is. Tonight we are seeing White Lotus versus RAWR in the Winners League, so it is a best of 3.
Yep. And honestly,
Yeah.
we're probably gonna see some exciting games tonight.
Yes, I hope so. And we will be getting into draft very shortly. We're just waiting on them to hit that start button.
Yeah,
Are we looking to see maybe the double jungle that are pulled out in Crusader? Do you think?
anything's possible. I mean, it depends. Do they want to make? It really depends. They want to make that their thing. Is that something they're gonna do from now on at least once every 3 games? That's what's gonna happen here.
I don't know. We didn't see any of that yesterday with Arbiter, but RAR didn't play because uh, they got an easy win due to their and buddies not being able to play due to roster issues. So we were not able to see if they're going to try that there. Draft is starting.
Yep.
Let's see who they start with. Eloy is the first one out.
Okay, so unsurprising from my Lotus, they immediately took out um Alawi and Zach.
Mm.
So
Take away Doki's jungle with Gwen and Mordekaiser.
and then the Malphite and the Echo. Wow, these are some targeted bans. Okay, so not surprised. They don't want to let Echo through. I believe Daz plays Echo, and I think Daz is a monster. Yeah,
That
that's
is
that's his
monster.
that's his most played champion, I believe. Um, so yeah, they don't want to let him have that. I think the one time someone did let Daz have Echo, he just ran through their team. So
Daz's worst one is Yone, if I recall correctly. So we get to see whether or not they ban out the Yone. Oh, more Smolder. We saw nothing but Smolder last yesterday.
oh my god, we got to see more of this. Okay, all right, fine, all right.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll see. We'll see if Smolder can make a difference in Sentinel, where he did not overly make too much of a difference in Arbiter, but did manage to pull a pentakill.
I mean, it's not like it's hard.
I mean, pentakills can be hard, especially when you're fighting against your own teammates to get it. So we have a Tristana and a Rel on RAR side.
yeah, but we don't see. I don't know if that's a bot lane or mid lane Tristana yet. I don't know. I don't trust Tristana picks. So
Poppy top,
you think Poppy top?
maybe.
I
I've
know.
seen Poppy play top.
I know it's a Poppy, but you can also play jungle. I know one of our players likes play jungle a lot. I don't believe they're on this team, on either of these teams, but I do know Poppy can be in the jungle too. Let's get picked here.
Yeah,
Support,
we'll see. We'll see.
mid laner. What's up? What's White Lotus bringing for us?
What comp are you doing other than short things? Way's mid. Maybe? Wait.
Yeah,
Where's Soldier then?
I don't know. I, th- I think okay. I think Huey's mid. I think Huey's mid. There has to be a smarter bot lane, so that has to be Huey mid. And what is RAWR's response gonna be?
RAWR is going with a character.
Hold on. So does this mean the dad's gonna play Huey? Okay.
Ari.
He has picked up Huey, so um this could be interesting. Let's see if it matches up to his echo. And the immediate pick for well, not the immediate, they wasted a lot of seconds there, but the pickup for Ari there, in response to Huey. Okay.
Is that a good matchup right there? Do
It
you think?
it is going to be an interesting one.
I'm
This says to me, well, I need to see what else they pick here. I need to see the top laner actually. Interesting that Ari into Hawaii though. That is interesting. Because from what I understand, Hawaii is a bully.
Trundle, good band, good band. Trundle walked away with game yesterday, so I understand that ban. It's pretty powerful.
Yeah, Trundle. Those Trundle nerfs. Haven't seen them yet. Ha ha ha. Jokes on jokes. But seriously though, where they at?
Where are they at? All right, who is our last band from RAR? Let's see, let's see. Anytime now.
Hold on. I want to. Oof. Aatrox band. They just said Zero Thorn no,
All right.
and the Cassante band. Okay.
Yeah, Cassante.
Okay. But they didn't ban the Udyr, which is
They did
Zero
not.
Thorn's main champion.
They did not. And they did
So are they
not
trying
ban
to
it.
push? Are they trying to push him towards the Udyr?
Maybe. I don't.
Interesting.
If I knew more about comps and picks and bans, I'd be able to have a better, more interesting conversation with you over it.
Listen, no, I understand. I'm basically just bouncing off deals off you. Is
And
you
no,
know?
it's quite all right. Who the heck is that?
Oh,
Urgot.
it's Urgot. It's
Yeah. Sorry, he
Urgot.
looked like a dark black spot on my screen. I was like, what? I have to make this bigger.
Okay, so
Okay, there we go. I can see.
not a single support ban. I guess they don't have to ban because they already picked theirs. They picked Rail, unless that's a Rail jungle, which would just blow my mind. Okay,
We
that's
could be a real jungle. Very much.
okay. They just
I
said
think
that's why they didn't ban it. They picked it. They just took it away from them. Okay,
yeah. Our producer is saying it's Doki. It is likely a real jungle.
okay.
So, yeah, we should be
Called it.
expecting that to be what is happening here.
So that's definitely a Udyr top lane then.
Hello, Bolly Bear.
All right. That's I was still unsure if that's a Poppy jungle or a Poppy top or are we playing Volibear jungle now? I believe that's Volibear top. That has to be.
I think we had a Volley Bear jungle yesterday, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's jungle.
Really? Oh, I need to check the patch notes, see what's going on there. All right.
And Alistair.
Okay, so all right, Smolder, Alistair, Pop. Okay. Poppy, I'm still saying maybe that's a Poppy jungle and Volibear top. And then we all know where he's going.
Mid.
So what is the last pickup here gonna be from RAR? If our producer is right, this should be the support pick, right?
Should be. We'll find out
All right, so
as soon as RAR picks it.
What are we picking up here? A Rakan, a
Mundo.
Mundo.
Dr. Mundo. All right.
All right, all right. A little confused.
Apparently the teams are screaming that's supposed to be an Orn, not a Mundo.
Even more confused. But also, really, Orn. Ugh. Um. Okay, so looks like there's some difficulty guys that's supposed to be Orn. So gives
Cosplaying.
us.
Sorry, I was just reading the lobby chat. Our producer told him they were cosplaying because it's an Orn pretending to be a Dr. Mundo. All right, so we'll get to see where these actually slide into place and whether or not our predictions from this draft are correct here.
Yeah, well,
So we're looking at Udyr Jungle for RAR instead of Rel.
okay, so top Mundo, Udyr Jungle, obviously are in the
Mm,
mid lane, then Tristan and
yeah,
Railbot.
Tristan and
Probably
Railbot. It
oh
should be what we see here. We're just getting through the initial bans, and we'll let you know what's what. Let's see who's on what side. We got White Lotus prepping those predictions versus Raw. All
oh
right.
right.
Yeah,
Predictions live?
not yet. They will be shortly. Once we get
Okay.
through mid lane and can confirm the actual comps, then people can make informed decisions. All right, it is volley top, so you were correct
Yep.
there.
I love being right. It just
Orn
feels
and
good.
Udyr. So we
And
have
then of
Orn
course,
Udyr on RAR side. Okay. Yep.
yep.
Standard. So Poppy's jungle.
Yeah, so you guys can kind of guess where we're going, where it goes from here now.
Yep.
So, yep.
All
So
right. So
that
that
Ari
makes
is gonna be mid.
predictions live. So get your bets in. Get your bets in. Decide which comp you like better, and who you think's gonna take game one.
Or, if you have a friend and you just want to be spiteful and take all their points, bet
Bet against
opposite of them.
them.
You can do that too. We
You can
don't
do that.
judge here.
Soul always, our producer Soul Keeper always bets. So make sure you steal his points.
We,
Oh
we
show.
won't tell you we won't tell you who he's betting for, but just know that if you choose one side, you may get his points.
He says, "quote I'm betting on White Lotus.
Well,
2K on White Lotus."
you heard him. If you want to screw over our producer for fun, just go ahead and pick RAR,
Pick
even if
her.
you don't believe in them.
Oh goodness, yes.
Speaking of that, I might as well put my own down.
That's right. Make your bets. I would, but I'm not allowed because I am the LXC stream and not allowed to bet with my infinite points.
In
Apparently,
other
it's
words, she's the house
unfair.
guys, and the house
It's
can't bet.
I would love to be able to drop points just to be able to spread them out to you guys, but it won't let me. All right, they have finished doing their drafts. So to confirm, it is on White Lotus. We have Volley Bear top, Poppy jungle, Hui mid, Smolder and Alistair bot. For RAR, we have Orn top, Udyr jungle, Ari mid, Tristana and Rel bot. This is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm really excited to see how this mid lane matchup goes. Um, this is a this. I mean, as much damage as Hawaii does, he is still a squishy mage,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what Ari likes to feast on. Post six. So but everything before six though, I'm really interested to see how this matchup is gonna go. Also, I had to match Souls 2K with 3K just
Okay, you
because.
match it up, and then we will see you guys back for game one after this short break.
Yep.
Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You see, you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. My smile will kill when I cut you out. It's karma. It's karma. Karma's got a thing for me. We hold hands, make plans, keep the receipts. Karma, she's my best friend. One step closer, here's how it ends. Karma's got a thing for me. You'll see you'll be digging up 6 feet. Karma's never let me down. A smile will kill when I cut you out. Snip, snip, got in your bullshit with a plot twist. Don't waste my time, I don't do toxic. I see you looking at me like she's so sweet. She's so nice, I can do what I like, right? Did I make you cry? I forgot that you're right. You know what you are, you're a baby, little baby. You, now you got hurt 'cause you made me. Yeah, you know what you are, you're a baby, little baby, little baby. You only got hurt 'cause you made me bored. It's karma. It's karma. It's karma. Snip, 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 snip. I'm so bored. Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name or face. My fault, I didn't notice it was out of place. You painted fairy tales on the wall, calling to the better of the halves of me. Please show me just a little bit of honesty. I hope I got a heart that I can salvage, but it's getting harder now to recall. I know well what let out both try. You could have anything you wanted it all for your fool's gold. And I know well why deaf and half blind. You could get anything you wanted. Yeah, I would have handed it all over, falling for you.
My man's a whole tiger.
And welcome to game one of White Lotus versus RAWR. We have begun.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, we could talk about that. We could talk about this 5 point start, how nobody's invading, everybody's a coward, no balls, blah blah blah, like I usually do.
Eh,
Or we could talk about Ink Shadow Volibear because look at it, it's looking nice. Look at it.
he does look pretty cool. Not that the
Looking
stream can
nice.
see because they're, watching the directed camera. But yes, we do have a 5 point start on both sides. So it does not look like we got any invades, although it does look like somebody is going and poking at Smolder, which I can't really see because I don't know what Algai is doing.
That's not me. We gotta wait for the directed camera to move there. I'm not touching anything. It's doing its own thing. No one hit each other yet. As soon I know it seemed like I was doing something, but I wasn't. As soon as
Alright.
it does, they deal damage. It would have took us there.
It would have taken us there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do me a favor though, move your mouse off the menu app.
You good now? Can you see
No,
anything,
I'm
Shark?
watching. Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Oh.
so moving on. Your directed camera is not the same. Oh, yeah. I'm behind. I forget. Moving on. We see normal stuff going on in there. I'm having a day. This
I was
is
about
not
to say, what are you
day.
looking at? Okay.
I'm looking at all kinds of
So
stuff.
got an ambush down here in the bot lane. Rail goes in. All-Star pops them both up. A little bit more damage going down the rail than on the All-Star. Some damage on the supports, but they're both back off. Just saying hi to each other, getting the lane started.
Yep. Yep. Just normal back and forth. Welcome to game. Kind of throws.
Yep. And then we're up here in the top lane, and just top laners doing top lane things. A level 2 in the bot lane for RAWR. Did not take advantage of that, didn't jump on anybody. So they're just gonna push forward. Mid lane. I wish I could tell you what happened, but I don't know Huey's combinations. So just a bunch of damage on Ari.
Again, Sentinel viewers, we apologize. You have the two casters that are not play-by-play casters, and one of us is not even a caster. So, you will forgive us for tonight, but we will try to at least bring you some laughs and enjoy some games together.
Also, I don't
Ooh.
think there's anybody who knows all of Huey's combinations unless you play Huey, and I don't think any of us play Huey in the caster's desk. I'm
I don't
sorry.
know. Free could do a pretty good job of casting Hui. I think he's done that for us before.
He
Yeah, it's pretty
has.
good. Yeah.
I need to hit him up. Get a
Yeah,
cheat sheet from him.
get some teaching. So it
But
looks like
anyway,
items are all pretty much basic starting stuffs.
yep.
What I
Um,
normally see.
looks. I thought there was something happening in the jungle, but no, it was just a ward and some pings.
Mm-hmm. Let me see Ari pushing mid a little bit, keeping that kind of push forward as White Lotus kind of shoves up bot lane. Ugh. No silence, all guide. Help me out here.
Oh, sorry, you were talking. I was gonna let you finish your sentence.
I
But
stopped
yeah.
talking.
Okay, so anyway, yeah. So hey, there's a fight up there, and Volibear is beating his ass. What's going on?
It's top lane smacks. It's what they do in top lane. They smack each other
Oh,
and nobody dies. Why? Because
and
there is no gank.
speaking of ganks, we do have Poppy down here.
We
There's no
do.
ward for RAWR. They could try to make some. Nope, Poppy's just gonna take the scuttle and go back. Okay, I was gonna say they could try to make something happen here. With the Alistar, with Smolder, and with Poppy, but no, they're just gonna let them farm this one out. Hawaii is back up to full health, basically, and now he's just putting the smackdown on Ari. Ari is
Well,
getting a little brave here, but Udyr is off to the side.
yeah,
He's
he's about to come in and
recalling.
say, nope, maybe not.
Wow.
Nobody is just stepping in.
Yeah, no
That was a
commitment there
good
from Hawaii. But
with
to be fair, he does know that he has absolutely no vision on his left side. So he probably didn't want to chance that.
that's a probability. It looks like somebody's going to check out Dragon Pit. And everyone
Yep.
feels like they're just playing really, really safe right now, which I'm absolutely not used to.
No, I'm not. I'm kind of shocked by this too. But we could be seeing some now because it looks like Udyr is he trying to sneak an early dragon? Yeah, it looks like he is, but he's not. I don't think he's sneaking it because the scuttle should still be up from White Lotus. Yeah, they see this.
Oh
The
yeah.
teleport's
Yeah,
coming down from Hawaii, but they're gonna let hand this over because Poppy is on the Void Grubs. So that's one Void
yeah, so they're
Grub.
gonna trade grubbies for dragon.
Not a bad choice. I mean, I believe this team probably benefits from Cloud Drake more than White Lotus anyway. So,
Well, RAR has a thing. RAR prefers dragons over grubs. It's actually been stated specifically by Doki. They prefer dragon over grub. No matter what dragon it is, they
ooh,
will go
oh
for the
man,
dragon.
that damage from White is crazy. Ari responds in Kano with the Charm or Deception combo, classic. Poppy's here though, and Poppy's trying to make something happen, but Ari is out in the middle of the lane, and she is level 6. There's no reason Poppy should get caught, and Udyr is
Well,
here now.
well,
The charm lands, the orb comes out, just damage, but they see Udyr's there. They don't want any of this smoke. They're gonna back off.
good choice. Good choice.
All
Noted.
right now, health wise, Ari does have an advantage, but mana wise, Hui is ahead of Ari. I think Ari has enough mana for probably one more combo, not counting the ultimate. So we'll see where this goes in a couple seconds, but Huey does have potions. He has his biscuits too. Yeah, I don't think Huey's in any bad shape here. Um, let's see. Meanwhile, I guess we're gonna watch this war get taken because that's
Yeah.
far more interesting than what's happening mid lane.
I mean,
Okay.
it's all good.
All right, Ari's officially out of mana. Huey could push this if he wanted to, but no. He's just gonna farm it out. Dash is kind of cold chilling. Udyr's off in the wings. I'm not sure if Dash knows this. I don't believe there's any war coverage over there.
I don't believe so. There is a button you can hit. I forget what it is.
All right, Smolder just being Smolder.
Yeah, Smolder's doing Smolder things, trying to get his stacks up, so that he can be a beast. But that will take him a little bit because I believe he has to get to 240, 200, to what?
Um,
225 is confirmed.
yeah, no, currently he's only at 45.
Mm-hmm. So,
All right, so
yeah,
yeah, no, just a lot of I don't want to say pacifism going on right now, but it's very quiet.
it is very quiet. I don't know if they're like feeling each other out or anything. It's not like they haven't played each other a lot during the regular season. Um, so yeah, it's a lot slower than I thought it was going to be at the start of this game. But hopefully, we will see it pick up and go crazy for the last half. Because I
Yeah,
know it looks like
we'll
right now everybody just wants to farm.
probably. Yeah, I mean we got 2 minutes till Hex Tech Drake. Okay, Alistair headbutts away. I'm not sure if he meant to do that, but they got some damage down onto RAWR, onto Tristan and Rail. So
Mm-hmm.
health advantage, health advantage. You know, take what you get, take what you get. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, looks like Udyr and Ari are setting up to try to kill Hui. Hui doesn't know. Is he gonna flash here? He flashes, but still gets just walks out of the charm. I thought he had got hit by that. He just walked out. So successful gank in the mid lane, flashes down for Hui. Ari goes back with the Spirit Rush, misses the charm, and Hui just sidesteps and then backs off. That was the last rush of the Spirit. I said, that's a Spirit Rush? That was the last of the Spirit Rush. So,
You did good. You did good.
okay. So,
Yes. Sorry.
all right. So, while we cool down from that, I guess we see about items real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the spirit is it's not spirit, it's spirit. But Spectre's cow has already been bought for Orn. Well, unsurprising. He's against the Bowling Bear. It's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
magic damage. Makes sense. The junglers, Udyr has his haunting guys already, along with his Merc treads, so he can do damage now. And Poppy just has the Bammy Cinder and the Merc treads.
Okay.
Hui and Ari basically identical, except one has a Dark Seal and one has a Tear of the Goddess. And in the bot lane, Smolder's working towards the Trinity Force, I believe. Ooh, a lot of damage on the Ari right there from that Hui combo. Udyr finds Alistair. Alistair pops him up trying to get away. Rel is here now, misses the Q, but lands W. All right, now Tristana's here. The Smolder ult comes out. They're on to Tristana. Tristana jumps out. Rel is just going to walk it out. Doesn't want any of this smoke. Udyr ran up and ran back. Ari's here now. No mana, though. And, yep, Ari is kind of behind them, but again, no mana for this fight right now. This dragon is getting started by White Lotus. Udyr is ready to run in, try to attempt to steal along with the rail, but I don't think they're going to be able to try to get this one. It's too much. There's too many people there, and they don't have enough survivability. This dragon is going to go to them. Oh, and Volibear walks around. He is here, but all he does is slap him up, say, "What's up, homie?" and then he's out.
He can't
No
even just say
teleport
what's
wasted.
up.
He walked down.
As Orm pushes that top tower, and Hui and
Yep.
Ari play around their first tower. Nope, that's why Volibear didn't waste his teleport, because he came back to push Orn off.
Yep. Plus, he literally did not need that. Also, because speaking of that, Orin does have has the first completed item of the game. He does have the, excuse me, guys, hollow radiance.
Hmm.
So, meanwhile, mid lane, Hawaii is doing the deeps. Ari's out of mana. This could be the end for Ari, but Udi is here to try to save him. Let's see if he
Oh,
can.
oh,
Is Hawaii going to commit? He does commit. He gets the first blood. He's no
he gets
flash.
the
He's
first
down here.
blood, but he's gonna get killed for it.
All right, first blood. That's gold. That's a lot of gold in Hawaii's pocket. It lets him pick up his Archangel staff. Meanwhile, Ari goes back with that death, but with some gold and gets the malignants. Also,
Mm.
Tristana picks up a Kraken Slayer. Just a
Oh,
little side note.
you see that up in that top river?
I am seeing it. The Grubs are back up, and um, RAWR does not have a dragon to fight over, so they're gonna try to stop them from taking all of them. He gets one, but they kind of just need two, I believe. The fight's still going on. Man, Hawaii is getting low. Not Hawaii, Poppy's getting low. Hawaii is here now. Shots up the charm. Now him and Ari are in an engagement. Volibear is pushing them out. Now Hawaii's going to turn right back around with Volibear behind Ari. The stun is going to land. Ari doesn't have flash. Um, so Hawaii gets hit by the charm again. Doesn't matter. Volibear finishes him off. And now,
They can
are
go.
they going to go back to the Grubs? No. I don't know. Tristana is here. Tristana used the blast cone to get away. Two
I mean, it
Grubs are
looks
still
like
up.
his John went back to Grubs.
Is Alistar doing the Grubs? It looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Alistar is doing the
It's
Grubs.
John's on the Grubs.
Udyr is not making the beeline for the Grubs. He is making the beeline for his what do you call those things? Grumps. So, all right. So
I
yeah,
don't know. I
that's
call them Grubbies.
the Grubs gone. So I believe they get the buff still because they got two out of three. So we'll see if that's something that RAR will kind of regret. Meanwhile, oh, I was wrong. Smolder did not pick up Trinity for us. He picked up the Essence Reaver.
Okay.
So Essence Reaver on the Smolder. And let's see. Just boots on the supports. Okay.
Here comes Rail. Oh, they're gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Rift
it looks like
Herald.
Rar's gonna try to pick up the Rift Herald without White Lotus noticing. A vision cone does let him see that, but they can't stop it. There are 5 people there. No, not 5, 4.
There's four. Four.
Sorry, I don't know
Oh, we're
why I
still
thought
bot lane.
I don't know why I thought the Rift Herald health bar was just on him.
It's all good. It's just a lot of red bars, man.
So,
I understand.
all right, so that's a Herald on their side now. And that's in the hands of Udyr. So let's see where they start to drop this. Um,
Let's say
yeah,
why?
no first tower has been taken.
No, not that I see. 1, 2, 3. All of them are up. I mean, I could just look at the top of the screen and be like, "Look, no towers," but
No,
that's
no,
not as
no.
fun.
Yeah, who looks at that? No, we're you count them like a real player on the mini
Right?
map.
I look at the mini map.
Exactly. Respect. So, okay, so oh nope, Rail missed the Q. All right, so there's a lot of posture in here. I believe this is for the dragon. It
Yeah, it does look like they're
yeah, the
got it.
Chemtech Drake is coming. Oh, Poppy gets caught. There's 2 people here.
Oh,
Ari's holding the charm and unfortunately hits it, but he hits the Poppy ultimate. Orin's out of there. There are 5 people from RAR here, and now they're heading back towards mid lane. Orin leading the charge there. Huey just says, "Nah, fam, I don't want any smoke." Just stands back and does damage. Alistair headbutt over the wall. Classic.
there's the dragon. Right,
Okay, so there's so much. Everybody's so split here, but I don't know who's in more danger. We got Huey up top just messing with Ari. Okay, now they're trying to engage on the Volibear for some reason. Volibear is like, all right. All right, so they go in with the Alistar. The
Oh,
Smolder
look
ultimate
at
goes
that.
down. Oh, the Smolder ultimate
Oh,
is
Dad.
Tristan in the back line when he tries to jump away. Orin is getting real low here. He's going to be picked up by Smolder. Huey is still doing. Huey is dead.
Oh,
Poppy
Dad.
is here. Everyone's here, but they're just going to clean up these dudes. I don't know how Alistair got that, but hey, it's cool.
Oh, good. That was a really good ult from Feathers, though.
that was that was so cool.
It was really well angled,
Listen,
and
can
it
we
looked
talk
like it
about how
hit.
Ari is just in the back waiting? Like, you see where Ari is? Ari got in that fight and it was like, oh no, I don't want to be here, and just
No,
spirit
no.
rushed out.
I'll wait. It's all good. I'll see y'all next group fight.
To be fair, he did fail to assassinate his target. I guess he just dipped. He didn't want any smoke.
Yeah, Rook was like, I don't want a third death on my record.
Yeah, he's got to make his KDA look good. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be the first one of three deaths.
Oh yeah, that's tragic. It hurts.
It does. It
Um.
does, especially on Ari.
Also, listen, I know we don't run replays here, guys, but I would love to, if we did. I would definitely say we run it back for that Smolder ultimate, that Kachistana on the back end as it ran over everybody. That was hilarious.
We are going to be trying to learn how to do replays. There, we just haven't finished understanding the whole aspect and getting more producers and stuff to do it.
Well, you heard it here, folks.
We will be doing them eventually. Eventually.
See, you heard her. Not everything I say is a lie.
We got some nice
Okay, so
popping snacks.
now after that fight, we've got Spirit Vintage on Volibear fully completed. We got Sunfire Cape with parts with the Glacial Shield. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to call it Glacial Shield. We have the Hextech Alternator on Hawaii. On Smolder, he picked up another Caulfield's Hammer. And Alistar was able to pick up his Locket. So, that fight did a lot of good for White Lotus. And what it kills, they were able to pick up off Hue and Poppy. Let excuse me, Rail pick up the Nice Vow. And Udyr pick up his Leandries, but they're trying to engage on the Alistar now. The
Ooh.
the charm misses again who on Smolder, and Smolder just comes down, lays down the ultimate, lays down deep. They're half dead from just his ultimate alone.
Well, they were technically a little bit half dead when they started the fight.
All right, now
Mom missed.
Poppy's on the Udyr. And yeah, that's gonna be picked up by Smolder. And there's a random Rift Herald here. I'm not sure if that timed out and he just got summoned, or if he accidentally pressed that button.
I have no
I don't know
idea.
which one. Either way, Shelly's not getting his charge off.
No. White Lotus is not letting that happen.
No, that's just not. So Q again from Real misses. Nobody stunned. Um, I don't think they feel in danger.
Does not
So
yourself.
pings are going down for. Oh, hold on. Rail lands a stun onto Alistair, but that does nothing. Meanwhile, Slapfest is going to happen up here. The camera's going to move away from here before it gets good. So
Right,
let's not
right
even
as
worry
it's
about
getting
that.
good, and we're like, yeah, now we're invested. Then director camera will move to mid.
Yeah. Like here we go again. The Spirit Rush forward, but no charm. Spirit Rush forward again, but charm onto Alistair. Um, Alistair does not care. Spirit
No.
Rush again, Orb Perception missed, no charm. All right, so
Yeah.
Ari's. All right, well, that's Ari's usefulness. Ari is now just here for utility. All right. So, Poppy's recalling, and now there are two people in the top lane. Baron is up, but I doubt they're gonna try that. So, no worries there. Smolder and Alex are gonna recall and spend the gold they've earned here.
Yes. Looks like
So, what are
everybody's.
you thinking so far?
I'm not really sure. Like, RAWR has the ability, if they pushed it, to kind of put White Lotus backpedaling a little bit, but White Lotus has a more solid team play so far this game, so I think White Lotus could really shove RAWR out. But like, it's a toss up to me. I mean, the CS is pretty close. Um, Hue, of course, has the advantage over Ari right now, and Smolder over Tristana. But like, I don't know enough about the Garen and everything else like that to make any kind of smart prediction.
Okay, because from what I'm looking at, I mean, honestly, they're doing the right thing right now, just letting Tristana farm up. But they just ran down Udyr, and like there were just three members of the team just watched him run down their jungler.
But
I
this
don't
is
think that's
exactly
some.
what I'm talking about. See, they're like White Lotus is moving as a team and catching RAR out one by one as they just kind of like walk around.
I mean, yeah,
A
I can't
little
argue against that. We just watched it happen. This dragon is theirs. There's no way this dragon is not theirs. This is the third dragon going over to them. Yeah, no, there's no one around to respond to this.
Yeah, and
Smolder's going top.
White Lotus is one of the only teams I've seen in Sentinel so far that has really denied RAR the dragons, which does put a little mental twist onto RAR every time I see it happen. So it's good. It's good for White Lotus.
I mean, I can't do nothing but agree because I'm watching this and it's kind of painful. So, okay, so Ari went back and picked up the Lich Bane.
Mm.
So Ari knows her position. I can respect that. I can respect that. And Orn now has the Jack Show with the upgrade, with the unspoken parasite upgrade. So Orn is pretty beefy. He's a beefy boy.
I think RAR is gonna want to try this Baron, but I don't think it. I don't know that it's a good idea right now.
I mean, I'm
It
trying to
might
think if
be
they have
though.
the damage to
Might
do it
be.
quickly. I mean, they have the Udyr with the Leandries. They have Tristana.
Oh, is
I mean,
Smolder
it's
at
just
225?
whoa. Okay, Udyr just runs past Alistair. Alistair again does not care. Pops the ultimate, walks out. End of that engagement. Yeah, okay. This is so weird. I don't know why RAR keeps just kind of pressing the go button and then saying no, never
And then
mind.
backing off, like hitting that brake pedal.
Yeah,
They're
like
worried. I think part of it is they're worried they're gonna lose that mid lane tower because
okay,
every
this
time
is
they
a
push up, because it's got
let's
like
a
next to no health.
that's a first tier tower. It's got no health. If any of them were just a little bit brave, if anyone from White Lotus was just a little bit braver, they could just take that tower.
Yeah, it
Smoke can
would
just
be
walk up and
gone.
yeah, like if they're fighting for this tower, I think they're fighting for the wrong thing here.
I mean,
But
it feels like
but
they're mostly fighting for the minions because there's never any minions in that mid lane to help them do the tower push.
no, I mean I kind of get what's happening here. They don't want to let them open up the map too deeply. I understand
Mhm.
that, but this is gonna happen. I'm sorry, Ari lost his lane.
There we go. We got minions. We got the tower. Boom. White Lotus is happy. I knew that's what they were after.
Are they gonna walk down Udyr again? Okay, no. All right, good. Oh, and Hue has, and by the way, just the whole time, Hue's been up here, kind of just hammering at Orn, just having a grand old time. He's just
Yeah.
been farming it up here with this Orn, and yeah, this is the Baron. They're just gonna say, yeah, let's just do this.
Yeah, it's our time. We got that tower. We got our stuff. We're good to go. We're happy.
Yeah, they
Speaking
have.
of, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say they have the damage for this, so
Yeah.
they've been sussed out. They know this there, but I don't think it's too late. If they stay committed to this,
Well, that or not.
all right. Now the fight's here. Um, Volibear has not TP'd in.
Oh, mom. Oh, misses.
Smolder ult misses, but that's okay. Udyr manages to get out. He didn't get ran down that time.
See, I can't wait
They
to
did
see
all this without wasting the Volibear teleport, so that's always up for another play.
Yeesh. Yeah.
So that went so bad for RAR.
Yeah. I mean, and White Lotus did what I thought they were trying to do. They went for that tower so they could drop it so that they had more maneuverable area in mid lane after Baron. And it didn't give RAR a place to back down to. They'd have to go all the way back to second tower. And I'm not
Yep.
sure why that's important personally, but that's what they were doing.
You just said why it was important because they have more maneuverability on the map now. Like
Okay.
now they have the ability to move around more of their jungle. They have to ward. They now RAR has to be more careful coming out past like you see the first opening on mid lane or the jungle. They have to be careful even going past that.
Right,
Like
right.
this
Well, I
this
thought
is
it
now
was like directly linked to Baron, and I could see map wise that was, which is why I made that guess, and but I wasn't sure if it had something specific to do with like you have to get it before Baron. That's
no,
what
they
I.
won't have to get it, but it's better to have it. I mean, they were so far back. Oh, the smart ultimate comes
Oh,
down in this
there you go,
fight.
Mama.
But honestly, I think they're in a bad position here for White Lotus. But never mind, because Volibear does not care. Neither does Alistar.
Ooh, there goes
Way
Red.
teleporting to the back line. He's just dealing damage. Tristana jumps out. He wants no smoke. Flashes over the wall to get him, but Hwei dot just kills him. Smolder is not going to let Rail get away. Never mind. Hwei picks that one up. That's a triple kill for Hwei. Can he get the quadra? I mean, maybe, possibly. Nope.
No.
Orin is too tanky. That was a 4 for 0.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try for that inhib, which should be pretty easy to do. With
No, this could be game.
okay.
This should be game.
You think so?
Yeah, this should be game.
Yeah, they got about 20 seconds, and unless Orin can
Yeah.
pull something super miraculous out of his horns.
No, this should be game. Poppy's getting the dragon just in case, but
Yeah, just in case they get pushed off at the last second, which is totally possible since they've all now spawned.
yeah, no, they're gonna play it safe. They're not gonna take this fight. Hold on. Smolder is destroying Tristana. Has to jump
Oh,
away to save his life. Um, Volibear just in the middle of them not caring. Smolder is tearing them apart. Is this gonna be the second penta by Smolder this week?
I don't know.
Nope, the Dash picks that kill up.
Daz took it. Daz says, I got this. And that is
Okay.
game one. Going over to White Lotus.
Oof.
Bam.
Yeah, that
Just like
man,
that.
that that Baron call just kind of snowballed it there. Man, that was nice. Good. Good
Yeah.
game, everybody. Good games.
Very good game. Start like I said, started off a little slower than I expected. But he picked it up. Invite the Doki and Disgrace. Sorry, I'm also forming lobbies, so yes. All right, both are in. Left with that.
Man. Oh, was Smarter
Situation.
deathless?
Yes.
Listen, listen.
Yeah.
I
This is
love
the
that little mini
game
1v1 by
we have
Tristana
lost Agite.
on the Smolder at the end. Realized he couldn't handle that he couldn't hang, and just jumped away.
Yup, yup.
Oh man,
Um,
I love
so
it.
I believe we lost Agite's base. Okay. Hey, he's coming back. Okay. Um, this is a
She's
game that
forming
Scarlet
lobbies,
would have.
guys. So I'm just talking to myself and you guys.
No, you're talking to us. We could hear you. You just your hand just went black. This is a game that Scarlet would have loved to have cast because she was um.
No, I can't. I can't. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay.
Can you not hear me?
I got you. I got you. I hear you
Okay.
loud and clear.
Okay. Woo. Cause she wanted nothing but Smolder to do something yesterday, and she was let down, except for that one Penta fight, and that was literally it. So it was good to see Smolder actually making a difference in the game, and having some fun with it.
Oh, that's what happened yesterday. He didn't do anything until he got a penta.
So game one, he got overrun, basically overshadowed by Trundle, who kicked some major butt, and then game two, he managed to eke out the penta, but Kane carried the game. So yeah, could have replaced him in
Okay,
either game. So it was really really nice to see that he actually got to do something this game and did make a difference.
okay. I about to say because I mean, if he was just, I don't want to say the word useless, but if he was just, doing nothing until he got a pensa, I mean, that's pretty cool. Like even if he
I mean,
got carried, that's pretty
he
cool.
farmed, he farmed, and then he got fed,
I
and
would hope so.
yeah,
I
and
mean,
then game
especially
one
if he
he
wasn't farming, if he was just running off passive gold, that would be hilarious.
that's pretty much. I mean, he had some assists and stuff. He did team fight, but yeah. So on to game two, we're waiting on them to prep for draft as they pick their sides and do their thing. I am not in lobby anymore. Okay, what side was picked?
Oh, yeah.
RAWR is blue. RAWR is blue. So I flips White Lotus over to the red side. Now, if White Lotus wins again, then it will be 2-0, and White Lotus will move on, and RAR will drop down to the elimination bracket to fight whoever wins down there tonight between Needlessly Large Rods and Baron Besties. Cue all guy.
So I know we're not supposed to be focused on me right now, but I just opened up that stupid Prime capsule bundle thing and it gave me Sentinel Olaf, and I've never been more disappointed in anything in my life.
That's sad.
Like
That's sad.
Sentinel, like who plays Olaf, man?
Game two draft. Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh snap! Hey, yo,
Yo,
did
what's
I
up?
get disconnected?
Nope, you're still here, sir. You're still here. We are waiting for them to our draft so that we can see what they're gonna pick for game two um after game one and how that went for everybody.
Okay, so you didn't hear me now. Okay, because I said I know I don't mean to make this about me,
No, we
but
heard that part.
well, okay, good. Okay, good,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good, good,
Yes,
good.
sir. We were very sad for you.
Thank you. That's all. That's
Yes,
just what I
well,
want.
you
I
just
don't.
you
I
just
don't.
needed some empathy, somebody to
Yeah.
understand you. I get it. I get it.
Uh,
I
Cause especially because
understand.
last week it gave me that red Olaf skin, and that hurt even more. I'm not joking. I could pull it up. It gave me red Olaf, and I've never been. Bro, what was Riot thinking back in the day? How did they get away with that?
I have no idea. Um, I am a cardboard support, so I don't really Olaf.
I know. I
I've
mean,
never
just
been.
how they get away with just recoloring. I mean, just recoloring champions, and then being like, "Yo, man, give me $5
Ooh.
for it." How would they get away with that shit?
Game companies, they do what they do. All right, so do we have an ETA maybe on their
I mean,
draft?
yeah.
So bets on whether or not they focus fire feathers again in this draft, as it should be starting momentarily. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So off the rip, I if this is gonna happen again, I got to see something other than Ari. Um, don't know, don't know what that pick was about, but it didn't work here.
It did. I
Um,
mean, she did hit some good charms. Um,
yeah,
probably saved her life a couple times, but I don't
but the
think it
thing is
worked.
though, she hit defensive charms, and she never killed anybody with an offensive charm.
I'm very used to seeing Ari very aggressive, and so it was interesting to see her so passive.
Exactly.
Looks like
I
they
don't
have
think Ari was the champion Rookter was looking here for, was looking for here.
All right, we have the same bands starting so far from both sides,
Oh, a
except
Smolder
Smolder
band.
on White Lotus has been banned. They don't want RAWR taking it. Oh, and the Volley Bear was banned. Sorry, on RAWR side. So they did change up the last of the three first phase bands.
Okay.
The first pick Maokai, followed by a Senna on White
Okay,
Lotus.
so we were talking about Feathers earlier.
Mm,
Feathers does play Maokai.
yes.
That could be Feathers Maokai. You just like, nah, fam, I'm not going through that again.
We want
You
to
just,
win a game.
yeah.
All right.
And Senna,
And
I've had my beef with Senna. You all know how
Sejuani.
I feel about Famine Senna. If that's Famine Senna, I'm not talking about bot lane. I'm just not. Gonna ignore it.
You
I don't
can't
care. If,
ignore it. You
I don't
can't.
care if all the action happens down there. We're not talking about it. I don't care.
You're just gonna call the action. That's what you're gonna do. So let's
And,
see.
and
RAWR is going.
yeah, Sejuani pick up though too. So jungle Sejuani. If that's a top
Yeah,
lane Sejuani, that's hilarious. But it's not. It's top.
it's
It's mid.
not.
It's
It's
jungle.
it's gonna be a jungle. Akshan.
Ooh,
Haven't
Akshan.
seen him. I don't think we've seen him all season.
I don't think
Or
so
split.
either. Now
I would have
that's
to look.
a
I can check
flexible
the
champion.
champ.
Um, is he going mid? Is he going bot lane?
Akshan
Are
has
we?
been picked 4 times actually. He has been played 4 times this split.
Never
There's
mind. There's Feathers champion. Um.
the
Okay. Feathers wants to execute some people. He's holding grudges. I hear you, boy. And then the ring. Is this real?
I mean,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
real. Okay.
it's locked in. It's real. It's renecting. Bro
Okay.
ban.
Hold up. But I don't know. Is that Renekton a top Renekton, or is this Senna's buddy? Like
I don't know.
I fucking hate
We
Famine
haven't.
Senna.
We have to wait for the other. If they pick another top laner, then we'll know. If they don't, then we'll know.
Kind of hate Famine
Rara's
Senna.
really thinking about this ban.
Yeah, they're thinking about this one. Who's the target here?
The Ari,
Really?
probably unnecessary, right?
Okay, so I don't want to say it because I don't want to ruin it for our producer. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
It
Okay.
hasn't been banned,
We
producer.
have
It could
one
be
less.
happening. Oh, okay. So no
Going with
Poppy,
going with the
but I don't
Poppy.
think Poppy was a issue here. Actually,
I don't think Poppy was too much of an issue, really, from our last game.
the
Aurelion
Ace
Soul. It is
Soul.
open. They have left it open. Will
Well,
they pick it? Will White Lotus pick it?
I don't know. That's a
White
lot of
Lotus, you
80
gonna grab
damage.
this? No, they pick Alistar. Are they
Okay, so there's
really
a top
veering
lane
away?
Renekton. Okay, so the top lane Renekton, bottom Alistair and Senna. It could still happen. There's a lot of 80 damage on that team, though.
Could still happen.
But
Could
it could
still.
still happen.
There's a chance. Unlikely now, but a chance.
Ugh. I mean, the Renetta Glass.
We're not. Oh, really? Have we seen her? We have seen her 3 times. However, this will be our second Renekton.
You know, wow, wow, really?
Yeah, yeah. She's only been played in Sentinel, or he's only been played in Sentinel once before this.
Has Shaco? Hold on. What? All right.
Yeah.
So Rukter plays Vagar,
Uh
but that's not a surprise. Everyone plays Vagar.
huh.
That's not knocking Rukter. I'm just honestly stating the fact, guys.
hmm
Um, me ask a mid laner. They play Vagar. Um, so, oh,
And Zerath. That is
oh,
not
I'm
what Soul's
disappointed for
hoping
you.
for.
I'm disappointed for you, but I also saw this coming because I checked their match histories. So, Um,
All right, so that's what we're looking at with the stuff. Let me set the prediction up while you talk about which comp you like better.
yeah, that's pretty much what these predictions are, aren't they?
Yes, but seriously, what comp do you like better? Okay.
Oh, you're genuinely
Yeah.
asking. That's actually a good question. I have to White Lotus.
You like the White Lotus?
I like White Lotus. But I like their comp just a little bit better than RAWR's. But RAWR is so strong looking. Like if they scale, they are going to destroy these guys. Seriously, RAWR scales. There's no mess ups.
They look a little
Like
beefy. White Lotus does look a little beefy though.
they look beefy, but honestly, like
But RAR looks scary.
let RAR get strong. They will run over White Lotus. I like White Lotus's team, how they look better, but that's Feathers Urgot, that's Akshan, that's Renata Glass, that's Ruptron Vagar, and that is uh Prowl on Maokai. I mean, let them let them keep it together. They're gonna run over White Lotus.
Yes, probably.
So,
Well, unless Daz goes crazy.
mhm. But the
But
thing is,
feathers could go crazy. So it's a for me it's a very big coin toss on
oh yeah,
Soul has
because
no trust in Daz this game. He's saying RAR.
it's not just Daz. If sorry, if Zero Thorn, oh sorry, I meant Doki on it's Doki on Maokai. Sorry, excuse me guys. But also if Zero Thorn and Prowl come out ahead, I mean Zero Thorn's on Renekton. Once
Yeah.
Renekton gets ahead, his whole thing is just keeping his laner down. Like he's just gonna kill them and kill everybody. He'll be able to 2v1 and everything. You know how Renekton gets. He gets strong, and then it's just a disgusting snowball until he destroys your Nexus at 15 minutes. Like, which is something that can happen. So yeah, if Renekton gets big early, this will go the way for White Lotus, I believe.
But if
Um,
White Lotus lets it go too long, it's gonna go to RAR.
yeah,
Okay.
they
We'll
can hang on with the Xerath and the Senna, and Sejuani is just a brick wall. So they won't be completely helpless, but after a certain amount of time, Renekton falls off and just also becomes just a champion with a 2 second stun.
hmm
So, and Alistair is Alistair. He's also just there to, you know, do a little bit of CC and mitigate some damage. But like you said, if
Well,
RAR gets to the late game, RAR is going to destroy them.
all right. Well, I guess we'll see after this break. And we will see you guys for game 2. White Lotus versus RAR.
Yep. See you soon.
Came in and you're looking like a sign of grace. I know, but I can never match your name to face my fault. But when I noticed it was far too late, you left a fingerprint on my soul. but my dreams keep flying away. A song we're far beyond. Keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. It's something I don't do. I feel the wind blowing my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile at people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Really afternoon, it's a fast forward. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slipped to the right, bit to the left. I slipped to the right, bit to the left. I slipped to the right, bit to the left. I slipped to the
Oh, welcome to game 2. I thought Augite was gonna talk. Apparently not. We're gonna just figure this
No,
out as we go. Neither of us are
you did.
play-by-play
Okay,
casters.
I'm so sorry. I'm used. I let the play-by-play introduce us, and then I take over talking from there.
But we don't have a play-by-play.
I mean, that is true.
That is true. That is true. We are seeing a gather up like they're gonna invade, but I think they're gonna
No,
easily
no.
be spotted
Okay.
out right there.
All right.
Easily
Well,
spotted out.
some definite miscommunication here.
Right? Pick the wrong bush to invade from.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
White
Hmm.
Lotus 5 points. So they were ready for you.
They didn't know which way to go either. But at least they got the ward. No, that's a ward from White Lotus, not from RAWR. So they didn't even get the ward down. No, they did. They got on the red. Okay. Wow. A lot of stuff happened there. Anyway, um cross map starts, so neither of them are going to be on the same side here. Oh, hold on.
Jungle
I
Health.
just realized that Senna does. That's not Famine Senna. That Senna is gonna farm. Hallelujah.
Yay. There. Now you can be happy.
I actually can. Let's talk about bot lane now. There's an Akshan and a Renetta Glass down here. Disgusting. Um, that boomerang is just gonna be there all the time. I feel so bad for them.
Well, it does look like they're a little bit more active this time around. We'll see how the jungles do and whether or not they do early invades or if they just do the farm like they did last time.
It's just for neck to damage. Okay. Yeah, like you said. Oh, hold on. Level 2 is hit. The Alistair goes in, pops the stun. But he's gonna walk out. The stun lands again on Akshan. Stun is full HP, hasn't been touched, and Alistair is gonna heal that back up. So no problems there. Renata steps forward just to hit it with the missiles. Just say what's up. Renekton goes in, does his combo, gets the damage. We're not surprised by this.
Hmm.
This is how Renekton works. He may kill Urgot, and he doesn't have Ignite, but he may kill Urgot in a few seconds.
Be like a payout.
Maybe now, especially because Sejuani is here. Flash is out of the way of the Bristol charge. Urgot's gonna get away free. Flash is also down for Sejuani.
He's all tra la la. But otherwise, I mean, it looks pretty normal. Jungles are in the rivers getting their stuff, making their
Ping's
way
coming down
mid.
from Vagar.
Get real interesting
But
in mid.
Maokai is here on the side. Flash is just so he doesn't get. Oh, hold up. He lands his cage, but they're putting the damage on him. Xerath has no mana. The Ignite from Maokai to do some damage on the Xerath. But now they've turned around again. Xerath has no mana. And Akshan is here. Flash out because they know Akshan's about to do the deeps. Renata's also here. Charge away from them so that they don't die.
Makes it out.
Make it out. But it looks like they're going to try to take this dragon in exchange for that. Is that what's happening here?
That looks like that's what, or they're all going bot. But I'm pretty sure it's the dragon. Nope, look, they're going back to their spot.
Nope, nope.
There goes the dragon line.
He wants his Krug. That's what they call it, the Krugs. He
Krug.
wants their Krugs. So he's just gonna take those, and bot lane continues the slap fight. Hey, the stun lands, but Senna, never mind. Senna picks up the soul. No mana for both ADCs. Action has a little bit more than Senna though, so they're just gonna back here and reset.
Sejuani gonna come
He's
join
just
the
gonna get
fun, or-
interrupted.
Oh.
Sorry, go ahead. What were you
No,
saying
no,
about
you're fine. I was saying I was wondering if Sejuani was gonna jump up and play up top lane, but it didn't go that way. Maybe now. Maybe now. You setting up in that bush? No, you're gonna go. Okay.
no?
Grubby
It
did
looks
it.
like they're doing grubs while they do dragon.
Okay.
So this is not surprising. You said it last game. This is what RAWR does.
They take that first dragon
Yeah.
every single time.
This time it is an ocean drake. So, um, again, this benefits them a lot. Let's
Yeah.
see.
If you ever want to
This,
set a trap for RAR early game, that first dragon's where you'll find them. No matter
yeah.
what's going on.
See, you know what? You heard it here, folks. You heard. Mess with the saying. I'm still gonna continue though. You heard it here first, folks. That's right.
You got this. You got this.
I got it. Took a second, but I
Please.
came back with it.
Yeah.
Oh, Renekton is level 6.
Oh yes, he
Urgot
is.
does not have much mana, but he's in tower range. Maokai chose to invade with no health. He may not live to regret it.
Oh,
Oh, that was
oh,
smooth.
oh. Now he's dead. Hadoki, it was good to see you.
Oh man, that was not the best choice for Maokai there. Not sure why he was that deep with no HP. But he that's what he decided to do. And it gave a free kill over to Senna.
Yes, it did.
At least he didn't have any buffs on him. So
Um, yeah, no, it's all good. So I think we're back to clearing our lanes.
yeah, mid lane is boring.
Uh,
I just realized that there should never be a reason that Xerath gets close enough to Vagar to get stunned and die.
mm-hmm.
So, like, he can just farm safely with his Q and his W. So there should be no reason for Xerath to ever be in danger. So I just realized that. So that lane is going to be boring unless someone visits.
Well, it looks
Um,
like White Lotus is really pushing on that bottom lane. There is no jungle there to assist on
yeah,
either side.
there's no jungle, but the thing is with Senna is, hold on, Renekton's trying to make something happen again. Urgot though is completely aware of what Renekton does and is just not going to have it. He He is not going to let Renekton just feed off of him.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Maokai is in Sejuani's jungle again. That plant missed Sejuani,
You
but
can see
Maokai's on his
everything.
way
I know
out.
he's there.
Hold up, they are trying to commit to this. Hold on. The Zero
Oh,
Stun lands. The Blast Cone is going to. Nope. Say what you want about Doki. He knows how to stay alive.
for a hot minute,
Yeah,
because
he knows how to stay alive.
sadly he was trying to stay alive so Vigor could get to him, but Vigor seemed a little slow on the uptake, and Doki lost his life.
Yep. But listen, they got the Zero Flash, which is something Zero just would hate to lose right now. He got that flash off on the cage. This may be Zero's death. Nope.
Oh,
Nope. Had just enough HP to survive that one.
yep.
Up, hold on. The commitment from Alistar here goes in with the combo. They're laying down the damage onto the Renetta,
Oh,
onto
oh,
the Akshan. Renetta is body blocking though. Gets the missiles on the Akshan, so he does not die. Maokai's in the wings, but his laners are low.
definitely, not a place they want to be.
No, has no idea Maokai is right beside him.
Oh, he does now.
No, he doesn't. Well, he knows
He
that there's
got
a
a ward
Maokai
down.
plainly. Yeah, he got a planet,
Oh,
but Maokai's in the bush behind him, literally.
oh. Here he comes
Okay, so
collapsing in.
Maokai is here. That is going to be the cleanse. That is going to be the flash. The ignite comes down from
Oh, does he?
Maokai. Sapling runs in the wrong direction to hit the minions, not the champion. Vagar's here.
They get out. A 3v1 2, almost a 4v2, and they get out.
They
But
do, they
they
do, they
don't
do.
leave.
I
What are
mean, they
you
got to.
doing, disgrace? Well, I guess everybody else left, so
Everybody else left. They had enough time to clear the wave.
yeah, clear that wave and then go back.
Yeah.
I get you, I get you.
Plus, Sejuani was even able to pick up the grubs. If they hurry back, they may even be able to fight for this dragon
Yep.
if they choose
But
to.
Doki and crew should be headed to that dragon right now, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's a dragon. It's what they do.
Oh, we haven't talked about, but yeah, Renekton and Urgot are being Renekton and Urgot. So
Mhm.
nothing.
They're
Again,
top
nothing
lane
new
slapping.
there. Yeah,
That's what they
nothing new
do.
and or surprising there.
I
This
think
dragon is go down too fast. No one can stop this.
nope.
Oh, hold on. Alistair's walking forward like they want to commit. Vagar is.
No, Alistar.
Listen, that would have been hilarious. They just turned around and just jumped this man, but they didn't. Meanwhile, Doki is just in their jungle. He's behind them, and I don't. I think he skirted the one ward they have, so they do not know. He blast coned over the wall. Yeah, he's coming. Send a race so they can't see her. No targeted abilities on her. Ultimate so
Oh,
Alistair can stay alive. The Renetta Glass trying to do something here. And again, 3v2 situation. They just
and
walk
again,
out.
yeah, they take nothing. There's no deaths. You got some minions.
And that was everything popped. I think that was
Yeah,
everything but the
that was
Maokai ultimate that's popped. And Maokai is here for the spin back. He wants it. Yeah, he's repressed some B, but he's still here.
mhm.
So nope,
Yep.
nope. Looks like he's exiting out now. He's gonna go get his buffs. They have
He's gonna get
respawned.
his stuff. They've got the lane cleared up. So
Yep. Okay, so man, there's a lot of action in this bot lane, and I almost didn't want to cast it.
yeah,
All
see,
right.
I told you were gonna do it.
I mean,
It's
he's
all
not gonna
good.
have a choice either.
No,
What's
you
up?
really don't. Oh, top lane has their top lane gloves on.
Yeah.
Bot lane is recalling. Jungles are walking around.
Yep, and while we have this moment of peace, let's just put it out there that Renekton has his full eclipse. Oh, hold on, there's the Maokai
Loki,
ultimate. Okay,
did it
some
hit?
smooth moves from Daz. Some
I didn't
smooth
see
moves.
anything. That was a wasted ultimate.
No, that was listen. He did that ultimate. I think he did the ultimate fine, but
It
he
was
should have probably walked up a little bit
wasted.
more.
Yeah, he did it from too far away. He wasn't close enough for, and it was one person.
Yeah, but those were smooth moves
Ah.
from Daz too. He the
Yeah,
walk around the wall, the
that's just
flash.
like, meh, thou shalt not get me. Uh,
A lot of pings going out. They just want everybody to know that Sejuani and Alistair are right there.
yeah, they know it looks like they think RAR is going to be headed towards Baron, maybe, but Baron's not up yet.
No, the
Oh,
Lotus should be up.
Rift Herald just popped. Rift Herald just popped
I
up
say
as well.
Lotus. I meant the Grubs, but I meant the Herald.
You
Okay.
meant the Herald.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I got you. I got you. And
Wait, is
just
this all five? This is all
one,
five.
two, three, four, five. Yes, this is a full team fight. And we got Xerath teleport in.
Okay, so Vagar's stunned. He's just getting hammered by the two damage dealers.
Lots of team
Um,
effects.
but Renekton is in just
Oh,
shredding everybody.
damn,
Okay,
brothers.
that's a
That
double kill, the
hurt.
triple kill for Renekton. Remember what we were talking about earlier? So Zera's gonna do some damage now. He's gonna pop the ultimate, and try to pick up somebody. Doesn't matter. Rift Trail got taken. Renekton got a
Who
triple
took
kill.
it? I didn't even see it. All I could see were beams of light going everywhere.
Oh, Renekton picked it up.
Okay, okay.
Renekton picked it up after he killed 3 people, and Vagar survived just for the fact that Senna does not have any attack speed. That's the only reason that Vagar survived.
Sorry. My dog decided she was going to talk and probably at somebody 2 streets away.
I can respect that. I like to yell
Yeah.
outside my window for dominance too. Not
Yeah.
not really though, because I live in Texas, and you
It's
can't do
probably not
that.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone will shoot back is what I'm saying.
Most
Anyway,
likely.
anyway, um,
There's the
all
dragon.
right, 20 seconds on Dragon, and yeah,
Yeah.
White Lotus wants to smoke. I mean, that team fight went just the way they wanted it last time. So why not do it again? Alistair's gonna set this one up. The Maokai ultimate comes down. The Vagar cage comes out, but it doesn't matter. It didn't get anyone who was dealing the damage, which is this Senna and this Xerath.
Oh,
Renata tries to save Maokai, but
there's
he
the
doesn't get the
prow.
kill, so he doesn't get the revive. So there's one
Process.
ward in the Dragon Pit
Yep.
for Doki, but Doki is
They're just
dead.
gonna watch it. They're just gonna
Yeah.
watch it go.
Meanwhile, Renekton is being Renekton.
Renekton's like, I'm a gator. Rawr.
Honestly, he could probably kill both of them.
Which is why he's ignoring them and going for minions.
Renata
Are you
should
gonna
not
try
be
and
right
steal
there.
it, Renata?
I don't think Renata
Early.
understands how that
No,
works.
I don't think so. Yeah,
But
gotta time it and have smite. Just saying.
yeah, but it was a good try. It was a
It
good try
was a good attempt.
nonetheless.
At least she tried. You know, that's all that matters, right?
Meanwhile, Vagar is just getting in the Ulton range, and let's see if Daz wants to do it. No, okay,
No, maybe, yes.
nope. He just wants to farm
He's like,
because he's
level
just
up.
he's 004, and he only has a Seraph's Embrace.
How's their gear looking? How's those item builds going?
Well, honestly, it looks like okay. So unless I'm wrong here, this Vagar is I think he's leaning towards the Lich Bane, right? Which is crazy. Um, it looks like Zerf is going possibly for the Ludens. Hold a second.
Yeah, I don't know. Or I would help you out. Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
Renekton is like I said, he's got the Eclipse. He's got the armor boots. Listen, he's even
Mhm.
got a tunneler. Okay,
Yeah.
and the tunneler builds into one of the new items that I don't know the name of for AD champions. I only know the AP ones. So,
Okay.
Urgot with the Black Cleaver. I mean, that's just Urgot. If we let him get a few more items, he'll be he'll be a god. Maokai is down bad. Doki is down. Hasn't even got the Sunfire cape yet. Um, he's 85 CS to Sejuani. He's 127. The Senna,
Mhm.
Yomu's Ghostblade. This is Lethality Senna. Lethality Senna hurts, and she's about to prove it in this team fight. Okay, so the stun misses, but they look like they're going to continue going forward with this. The knockup gets to Maokai. The Maokai goes in. He tries the ult. They just literally walk around it. The Senna ultimate comes out to shield them. The Renata ultimate comes out
Ah,
to make them do damage. Sejuani
oh,
gets shut down. Maokai is stuck
ah,
in this 5-man, but he flashes out. The cage comes down. Doesn't matter. The Akshan
oh,
ultimate is going to come
snap.
out.
Bam.
No, Senna, why didn't you
Magic
save your boy?
slap.
No, disgrace. Why didn't you save his John? What's up?
I don't think he was close enough, was he?
I think he could have saved him.
You
I
think
don't
so?
know. I don't know.
Phil says he was
He
close enough, so I believe it. I believe it. I can't wait till we have another producer next season, and I get to see Soulcast because he actually knows what he's talking about. It'll be amazing.
oh, that'd be fun.
He says, "Eh." It will be fun. It will be fun.
That'd be great. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just do what I usually do and leave all the work to Soul. Yeah, that sounds great.
All
Okay.
right, so let's see what we got here.
All right. So all right. So they just picked off two of the tankier people on the team, but there was no objective for them to take, so they didn't get anything out of it.
They just got the
Also,
kill.
they took all 5 of them and took 3 ultimates, but Urgot gets reset. So no, it took 4 because of Akshan too. No, yeah. So 4 ultimates. Yeah.
I need to give you a yo-yo. All right, so how
I
long
would
do you
accept
think
that, I guess.
how long do you
Um
think White Lotus takes their next tower?
White Lotus,
Mm.
with the way they're going, right now they have the 131, but they've sent Zareth to do the 1. Now, I don't know if Zareth can actually fight Akshan. See?
Whoa.
So, I don't know if he can actually do this. So, I don't think bot lane's going to be the one. Meanwhile, Urgot isn't trying to fight Renekton. He's just trying to stop this push. So, and the mid lane, they have enough wave clear in the mid lane to stop any push from White Lotus there too. The
Okay, so
next tower won't fall until the next fight for objectives, which is going to be 20 seconds because the dragon is coming up.
yes, it is. And
So
when do we think RAWR will get their tower, their first tower kill around that time too, after the next objective?
it only if they choose to fight this, which they are. So possibly it
So
depends how many members.
the winner gets their tower. Is what we're
What I'm
saying.
saying is if they know what listen, I'm not gonna say that for RAW because RAW needs to ace them to get the tower.
Right.
RAW needs to ace, and actually it looks like, I mean, Zareth is really low right now. Zareth is really low. Akshan is not. Hold on, the Sejuani
Oh,
comes
here we
down.
go.
The Sentinel comes down. The cage got one person. Does not matter. Maokai ultimate didn't get anybody. Renata Glass ultimate got everybody. But we still have Zareth in the back line. Sentinel's in the back line. They're still alive. They're trying to pump as much damage as they can on the
Oh,
Urgot.
gotta
Urgot finally goes down, but he gets the revive from Akshan. Okay, so now it is a 4v5 still because Urgot is back alive and he is walking back to the fight. Sejuani's out. And honestly, everyone again is alive on the side of RAWR. RAWR can brute force this next one. They They can just do it again.
Yeah, the health bar
Let they
going
let
down.
they let Urgot walk in front. They can do it again. The Hex Flash from Alistair to get into the back line lets them pick up Renata. Okay, now this is going the other way. Sejuani is now back up, and health bars on White Lotus are looking better than RAWR's. Ah,
Yeah, it's a bit snuggly. It's a bit snuggly.
that was messy and a very wasted opportunity from RAWR. Ah man, if they just let Urgot lead on that one, they probably could have won that fight. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's another Inferno Drake for them.
Hoping. Okay, that's what it is. All right, so we
Sorry, I
have
had to take a
that. So
drink.
no, you're perfectly fine. I got pinged, so of course I got sidetracked, which happens.
And
And
by
there's the tower turret, just like you said. If White Lotus took it, then they were gonna get their tower. It was gonna be bottom tower. I think we
okay,
were leaning towards mid tower though, weren't we?
I was leaning towards mid tower two on this one, but
It looks
all
like mid's a
three are
little.
up. All three were up on this. I
Well,
was thinking
top
I was
first
thinking mid
tower.
tower was gonna be if RAWR won. If RAWR won a fight, they were gonna try to get the mid lane
Okay,
tower.
mid.
But I kind of was thinking that it didn't matter which one they got on the side of White Lotus.
And yeah, definitely Soul. They wanted to see because Dragon is a huge objective for our. They can't see Dragon. Was it
Oh,
8
okay.
wards of White Lotus or 8? Oh, well. I'm used to it being RAR that has so many around freaking Dragon.
Yeah, White
Soul,
Lotus. What's that? What's Soul saying?
Soul said the 3 of those wards were pinks as well.
Oh yeah, they still have two of them up.
Didn't even notice.
White Lotus had that whole side awarded. I'm gonna give it to them on that one. Their ward game has been great.
Now we're looking at what? Baron is the next
We are
objective?
looking at Baron.
Okay.
It's up, and honestly, it could just like last time, it could be the game winner. Meanwhile, they switched to 1-3-1, so now Zeref is in top lane, and Renekton is in the bottom lane. Akshan is also up there with Zeref, and Renekton is down there with Urgot. Also, just FYI, Urgot has gotten Hullbreaker, so Urgot may not even show up for these team fights anymore.
You think he's gonna split push?
Yeah, yeah. If these team fights go bad or these skirmishes start going bad, he's just not going to show up. He's going to try to get as much as he can on the map now. Meanwhile, Renekton is crucial to their team fight, so Renekton's always going to try to TP out. Okay, so here's another situation. Maokai gets headbutted back. He's still trying to move on to the center, though. The Maokai ultimate goes wide, though. Renekton is here.
Oh,
He is deep, though. He's going to get this Akshan. Renata tried to stall out the death, but it didn't matter. Maokai goes down next.
there's
Her
the
guy
red
was
guy.
here for this one, but unfortunately, he should have stayed in his lane because he just gets pushed out, flashes away. All right, so they're going to focus on this Baron.
Mm. Baron back
Okay.
in the objectives, yeah?
Yep, so Maokai, 0-5. Honestly, a couple early misplays has led him here, and it really sucks. Because Doki has been trying to get these engages for his team, but
has.
every time he steps forward, Maokai just pushes them back, and even when he tries to just hard commit, they just walk backwards until he's in the middle of 5 people. Like Senna has not let Maokai get onto her for free.
No.
Every time Maokai has gone into Senna,
How
Senna
many
has
stacks
been.
does Senna have? All right.
Oh, how many stacks does Senna have?
Yeah, quicker from the right side.
Yeah, gotta click you up there. 81.
81. Okay. She used to get so slow compared to everybody else's stacks.
I mean,
What?
again, this is lethality, Senna.
No, I'm not trying to look down on it. It's just I've noticed every time I see Senna in game, she always seems to stack really slow. And our
Well,
producer says it's because she's played ABC.
to be fair, I have no idea. Even though I play Senna 2, I genuinely have no idea what the RNG for her ghouls are.
I'm
Um,
I've never played her.
I
There's that
know
tower. Do it.
Tower's
Boom. There
down, fight's
it is.
going down. Senna is just running away from
Oh
Maokai,
snap!
gets the ultimate out to give the shield to everybody. Renata goes down. Zverev is just to the side, blasting away with the
Thought you were
ultimate.
going down, but you
Senna is in the back. I meant to say Sejuani is running them down, just running them down. Is Veigar going to get away? He gets
yes,
away just because he couldn't go over the wall.
but it's not going to be enough to keep them off this tower or that inhib.
Look at him. Okay, so Veigar and Akshan are alive, but I can't
Yeah,
see why this isn't the end of the game.
it might be.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
how
Okay, the
fast
flash
they're melting
into the
those towers.
stun.
I mean, they are melting them so fast. White Lotus wants this to be over, and over it is. Congratulations to White Lotus on game two. That makes it a 2-0 and a best of three. And we will see White Lotus proceed on in the winners bracket. We will see RAR in the elimination bracket next week. Dang. It should be White Lotus to the finals. Let me pull
Sorry.
up my bracket here. Um, to pop that open. All right, so what that looks like is that actually gives White Lotus a bye next week and then puts them in the finals on the 26th of March versus whoever wins the semifinals next week in the elimination bracket. Yes. That's what I said. I said yes, and then I read it off. I know you guys can't hear the other side of this conversation because our producer is talking to me, but you can at least hear what I'm saying and defending myself. Defending
Yeah,
it.
she's not crazy. I promise you guys.
I'm not crazy. I don't talk to myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or this is what
So,
she told me, and I just believe.
so how did you like those games, okay?
Oh man. Okay, so I I mean, okay, so the first game, I'm gonna be honest. I believe that was a. I believe all the picks were well done except for the Ari pick, and that's not because of the performance. I just don't know what Ari was doing on that team. Like
Right.
I don't know. I just don't feel Ari synergized well there. I
Okay.
mean, I feel like, and also with the play style that was shown, I feel like if that was what they were going for, they should have just picked Oriana. Like for what they
Ori
were going
probably would
for.
have, but I don't know that Ori is quite as fast as Ari. Ari is very fast. So I don't know if that's a if the speed and the jumps and the mobility of Ari is what they were looking for in comparison to Oriana.
Well, you know what beats mobility? CC.
Winning
You know who has CC?
Ori.
Oriana. So just pick Oriana. Hell, he could have picked Syndra. It would have been the same thing. Um,
True.
let's see. Other than that, I mean, game one was great.
Hmm.
There was an Ornn in there, so I'm not a big fan of like what happened there, but you know,
I like
it was
Orn.
fun.
I like Orn.
You do?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
tanky, and I like his ult.
Mm,
You know,
mm-hmm.
I don't play him, but
Mm,
that's besides the
mm-hmm.
point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, no, continue. I promise. I'm listening. No, but jokes aside though, none. No, fuck on. Anyway, um, and then game two. I mean, dang, I kind of want to ask why was Doki in his jungle at certain points, bro?
He-
Like you
like I
shouldn't
think
have been there.
he was going for plays that he was not prepared for, and his team was not prepared for him to be there because he had no support, no backup, and he didn't really have the vision either to be going in deep like he did on some of his plays. So I'm not really sure that those were the best ideas, but I do understand the reasoning behind it. I mean, he's trying to push and trying to get his team to go, but as we saw, his team wasn't exactly placed where they should have been to do that.
Yeah, should have done it. Um, hey, but listen, um, the I gotta give it up to Disgrace there. Disgrace on both games was a beast. Okay,
Yep.
okay. And no, Disgrace and Daz. I'm gonna give it up. Disgrace and Daz.
Proud is
Go
pretty
ahead.
good too. I saw
Go
Proud game
ahead.
a lot. But
And
yeah,
then
yeah, White Lotus overall did really well tonight and managed to pull out 2 wins. Um, I do believe Augate has one thing to tell us before we start prepping to close off. And what would
yes, I
that be,
do have.
Augate?
Well, I have to tell you about the wonderful people over at Coachify.gg. Coachify.gg is a platform for esports coaches to track their students and grow their business with zero commissions. It's free to join, course tracking, and a PayPal integration. It's perfect tool for coaches who want to level up. So
Yeah.
you
And
got
it's a perfect tool for those of you who want to win the league and earn your coach an extra $100. Make sure your coach is a member of Coachify.gg and an active premium member at that. And that
yeah.
is all for us tonight.
Because why would you
Why
go
was it?
basic? Go premium.
Right? Right?
You
Get
don't
all
use
the perks.
Spotify free. You use Spotify. Don't use Coachify free.
You
All
can.
right.
You can. Absolutely you can.
You
But,
can, you can,
you
but
don't
why
get
would you?
paid for this split if you are a free member.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Get your
putting that
gains
out
up. Anyway,
there.
anyway,
Well, thank you guys
um,
for joining us tonight, and I believe that is all for us, unless you have anything else, okay, before we close it off and see you guys tomorrow for Crusader.
nah, man, I'm good. I'm good too. Y'all stay free, y'all.
Peace out. Love you.